All right, we're live. Hunter said something ridiculous.
I know, I got to clean my act up a little bit. People watch this.
It is the Plan B show, Plan B after show podcast. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. We have done so much talking in the last week. It's just unbelievable.
Real, yeah. So we're off for a couple days. So which means we got to. What's the beauty about our job is we get to record some things.
Well,
so
I'll say yes and no, because honestly, that is the one thing we have. Obviously a great job, and I don't want to sit here and complain because there's people out there, doing manual labor and everything like that while we're pushing
working hard.
But
really hard.
When we leave, the setup that Hunter and I have to do before we go, I would like it is if like a typical 9 to 5, like if we take a vacation, that's it. Like it'd be nice not to have to worry about setting up all this stuff. Like I'm exhausted right now, like mentally, which is not that hard to do, I guess.
I'm just talking for the sake of talking. I don't really know what's coming out of my mouth at this point.
Well, let's just do this quick. We'll limp through this the best we can and go from there. How about this? In the U.S., you are twice as likely to die from your pajamas catching on fire than from Ebola during your lifetime. So more than likely, if someone's like, "Oh, how'd they die?" The answer with the higher odds would be, "Oh, their pajamas caught on fire and they burned."
Do you know what's wild too is it's my cousin. His pajamas caught on fire. They took him to the hospital and he got Ebola at the hospital.
Son of a bitch! You got a
bad luck.
I don't worry so much about my pajamas catching on fire. I will say, though, Hunter, one thing that still baffles me to this day is heated blankets. All right.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It is literally a blanket with wires, coil running through a flammable material that you plug into the wall. We have electricity just flowing around. And I tell you what, though, every winter, that heated blanket,
bust it out, plug it in. I got a few of them too, man. And every time, like the first time, I'm like, damn, I'm kind of weary of falling asleep underneath this thing. Just wake up in a flaming mess, dude.
How about this? In 1912 is when the electric blanket was invented.
Dude, no, that's not a good one to have.
You couldn't pay me to get under that one nowadays, man.
No, you just stick a fork into a light socket. Just get it over with, dude.
That'll warm you up. Dude, could you imagine? 1912. All right, listen here. I have a new amazing invention.
You try it first, then.
Yeah. All you do is plug it into the wall. Electricity was still fairly new at that point. Most houses didn't have running water. I don't think.
It's getting hot. This blanket's hot.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to get this hot? Is it?
Most beds still filled with straw at that point.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Could you imagine though being wrapped up in a blanket and waking up to just a flaming mess, dude?
For me, and I don't want to make light of anyone who's lost anything in a fire or anything like that. Hunter, you burned your
shit, right?
But
firsthand,
losing anything in a fire sounds terrible. Anything, and this isn't just anything happening at night. Just like I think about that, like there's a big storm going on, like the worst time. Like you imagine have like a tree branch fall through your roof in like the middle of the night, like,
crashes through. We had that happen to the house too.
Oh, really?
Tree branch crashing through the house. Yeah. It took our original deck that we had in back, just annihilated by a tree. And we're like, dude, my bedroom was right there. My parents' bedroom was right there. We got lucky.
Your parents were probably hoping that would have hit your bedroom.
Like, damn it. My dad's outside with a chainsaw.
So close.
I missed.
So close.
He did that too. He annihilated another part of our house when we first moved there. There's a bunch of trees where the fire pit is, that whole backyard was full of trees. Dude, the last tree, I'm telling you, the fucking last tree that he cut down in that backyard, twisted around the cable, wham, right into the house, dude. No.
Did your mom your mom come out and go, Steve, got it, Steve.
Steve, she would do that too.
Steve, damn it. Oh man.
Yeah, and then right after my brother and my cousin, they're real little, dude. They're probably like 4 or 5 years old. They jump up on the tree and they're running on it, because it's laying down. Just get annihilated by bees, dude. So not only is the deck annihilated, now we almost got to run these kids to the hospital because they each had like 30 stings. They just jumped into a net.
They almost got Macaulay Culkin. My
God. It's like, dude, should we move here? This is a bad omen, man. This is a bad sign.
That house was haunted. That house did not want you there.
It's right next to a cemetery. That's for sure.
I didn't even think about that.
It is, dude. The right next door is the cemetery.
Oh my God. Yeah, that house is definitely haunted. Well, okay. So either way, what did we learn? You have better luck catching your pajamas on fire than you do getting Ebola.
Don't move in next to a cemetery.
Yeah, Hunter's house is haunted. His parents' house is haunted. For sure. Good enough. All right. Well, that's all I got. I don't want to drag this out. I think we're all tired.
Let
so
it ride, dude.
Let
it ride. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Here we go.
We are going to be off. Slow clap.
Always got to be chewing gum. Come on. Bring it in. Bring it in here. Come on.
Aggressively chewing gum. Aggressively.
He's always got the Oakleys on, dude. The sick softball coach Oakleys.
So tight. So tight. And then when he takes it off, just got the raccoon eyes.
He's been wearing them for years.
Way too long. All right. We will see you next time on the After Show podcast. Until then, have fun.